Meanwhile, 2 states have new Democratic governors. New York City has a new mayor, and California voted for redistricting.
All of this playing out against the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. NBC's Alice Barr joins us now from Washington with more. Good morning, Alice.
Good morning, Danita and Dave. At least one Republican senator says he's had bipartisan talks with other rank-and-file members that lead him to believe the government shutdown could end as soon as this week, now that the elections are over, with Democrats claiming big wins. Victory parties late into the night for Democrats sweeping key races, hoping to gain momentum against the Trump agenda.
Thank you, my friends.
In New York City, Zohran Mamdani won big on promises of rent freezes, free buses, and childcare. President Trump had threatened to cut off funds to the city if the Democratic Socialist won. In his victory speech, the new mayor speaking directly to the president, telling him to turn the volume up.
If anyone can show a nation betrayed by Donald Trump how to defeat him, it is the city that gave rise to him.
In neighboring New Jersey, Congresswoman Mikey Sherrill becoming the state's first female Democratic governor, also speaking against President Trump.
Here in New Jersey, we know that this nation has not ever been, nor will it ever be, ruled by kings.
As Virginia voted in its first woman governor, former Democratic Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger.
Virginia chose pragmatism over partisanship.
And in California, voters approved a measure to redraw congressional district lines to add more seats for Democrats, countering Trump-backed redistricting moves in red states like Texas. The election's over. Some senators are suggesting Democrats may take their wins as an off-ramp to end what is now the longest ever government shutdown as soon as this week.
I feel very confident.
That, as the transportation secretary warned, the strain on air traffic controllers going without pay could bring mass flight disruptions and partially closed airspace if the shutdown stretches into next week. President Trump distancing himself from the results, posted overnight that he was not on the ballot. Today, he hosts Republican senators at the White House before traveling to Miami for a business summit as the Supreme Court takes up the case today of the legality of his global tariffs. Danita?
All right, Alice Barr reporting live for us from Washington. Thank you. And we want to remind you, you can scan the QR code that you see on your screen for a complete list of local race results. All you have to do is scan the code, or you can also text the word results to 216-344-3300.